It's baseball's funniest pranks, hosted by the crown prince of the cream pie, Jay Johnstone. Jay and our camera crews hit the road in search of the greatest pranks in big league baseball. You'll see practical joke classics like the snake in the breadbasket, the stinky microphone,
It's freezing.
the powder horn, and a lot more.
Sunny side up, up.
The baseball's funniest pranks. You want to see?
You have 9 suns in a row.
Oh, son of
Baseball teams make money, you know.
you get a rookie every year with that.
Help the team to come through.
I didn't know you were allowed to do that anymore.
For the sporting news, keep your sunny side up.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jay Johnstone, and the name of this show is Baseball's Funniest Pranks. Now, I have no idea why they asked me to host this show. Sure, I played 20 years in the big leagues, but when I played, I was a serious Oral Hershiser kind of guy. You know, mature and a role model for kids like this out here. And in the 20 years I played, I never once, not once, ever saw a big league prank. Or, maybe one. But anyway, our scouts and cameras have scoured the major league sites here in spring training to find some of the greatest pranks that you'll ever see. So let's watch and see what happens. You know, one of the hardest things about being a ball player is during interviews. You know, after a game, you might be tired, you may have a sore spot on you, you may have lost a tough game, and even the microphone may smell bad. In fact, I have 100% pure rotten egg extract right here, and I've sprinkled a little bit on my microphones. And when you're a ball player and you do interviews, you're supposed to be nice to the guy you're doing the interview with. So let's see how these players react to my interviews.
Well, the only reason why I'm going to start tonight...
You can see from the flag that Orioles pitcher Brian Holton was downwind of the smell. So I was kind of forced to move the microphone closer and closer until bingo.
So young, and this camp here, and that's really stinks. I know that. That's what you're doing, right? I was going to say, that stinks.
Kevin Hickey smelled something right off the bat, but he didn't know where it was coming from.
Left-handed pitcher Kevin Hickey with the Orioles. And Kevin, what's in store with the Orioles pitching staff this year?
But it's kind of stinky right now. I mean, we're look around. What the hell is that?
I've seen it before, and
Does this microphone smell kind of funny?
yeah, it smells funny. I just gonna say that to you. It smells like you.
We're going to send Tony down for a nose job, okay? Because obviously he could not smell this microphone because this is the worst smelling microphone I've ever had in my life.
That's the microphone. Just turn around. I thought that was you, man. I was going to say, I was going to go, geez, Dave.
I'm trying to keep a straight face.
What did you eat last night? Hello, everybody. This is Jay Johnstone with Dodger catcher Mike Scioscia here in Vero Beach as spring training.
Mickey Hatcher's in the background providing comic relief.
Ready to start the season. Mike, short spring training, has that hampered you at all?
Well, you know, it takes a little time getting ready.
It's freezing.
I'll tell you what, it sounds like you were ready.
Much to our surprise, some guys like Johnny Oates, Mike Paul, and Bucky Dent didn't even smell a thing.
Either I'm not doing my job, folks, or these guys got a lot on their minds and they got some real bad noses.
So we tried increasing the dosage.
We need to be a little stronger. Hello, everybody. This is Jay Johnstone for Inside Baseball. With me, outfielder Jesse Barfield with the Yankees. Jesse, a lot of fun in right field, off to a slow start. What can you tell us about the Yankees this year?
What is that smell?
With me, Roberto Kelly, outfielder for the New York Yankees. Roberto, a short spring training, but you're off to a pretty good start. Good year for you? Say hello to baseball's funniest prank show. Funny smell, huh?
What is that?
Bad, huh?
I have to do this for 2 days trying to smell this thing. I don't have any problem with saying this is right. I can see you now. My eyes are killing.
Are we rolling? Hello, everybody. Jay Johnstone with Baseball Today. With me, Dave Stewart, premier pitcher with the Oakland A's. And Dave, a short spring training hasn't hurt you any.
Well, I don't think it's hurt, but I've been working out since December 1st, so it hasn't really been a short spring for me.
You know, a lot of guys, what's the matter? Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Come back. Yeah, I want you to say hello to Baseball's Funniest Prank Show. The Baseball's Funniest Prank Show. I want you to say hello. How do you think I feel? I gotta... No. You want to finish the interview? My eyes are tearing. Here we are in beautiful Yankee Stadium a couple hours before game time as the players prepare and take batting practice. And our next prank is about to take place right here. We call this next prank, Let's Take a Powder. The concept is very simple. I'll be standing right about here conducting an interview with one of the Seattle players. This horn will be laying about 10 feet behind me. Now, we've enlisted the aid of another Seattle player to get one of his teammates to come up and blow this horn and bust up my interview. But little does the horn blower know that we've doctored this horn with talcum powder.
So when he tries to give it a blow, he gets a face full of powder. Here I am with Seattle pitcher Dennis Powell, and the horn is about 15 feet behind us. That's pitching coach Tony Ferraro, who really thinks he's going to scare the heck out of us. In fact, somebody told him that the second camera is there to catch my reaction. Actually, it's really there to catch his. And here he comes. Some of the Mariners are rolling with laughter, but it took me a second to catch on.
Look at Tony. Powder went all over his...
Come here. You know, there's two really important elements in making a successful prank work. One is you have to draw them into your setup and keep their minds occupied. And second is you have to do it without arousing any suspicions. And sometimes the results don't always turn out the way you want them, but it can be just as funny. And that's exactly what happened with the Cincinnati Reds last week when we tried to pull the take a powder trick. Watch this one.
The man on the right is actor Shiv Kempka, pretending to be the Bob Costas of India. Norm Charlton and Randy Myers know that this is a fake interview designed to get Tim Burstis to blow the horn. At the end of the interview, Shiv asked one of the players to read from the Indian cue card and another one to toot the lucky horn. That's part of the station identification, but Tim's not buying.
And if the other one of you would please blow, we have the famous horn of good luck of sports. And it is blown
no chance.
Before
no chance.
So
I'll read this.
No, I'm not blowing that horn. Yeah, you are.
And now if you would please blow the famous horn of competition, and if you hold it up please and blow.
Try it first. Why don't you try it first?
I blew it. Just
blew it one more time.
No.
We'll let him do it. I'm not doing it.
We'll do it one more time. Do it.
No. I don't think it's I have a sore throat.
I think he'd prefer to do it.
Muji, Jet, Sop, Samach, Mi, Nahi, Ha, Reha, He.
Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Muji, Ye, Sab, Sama, Mi, Nahin, Ha, Raha, He.
Okay.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
That's right.
Who else can we get?
Here of youngsters and
How about Mike Bordick of the Oakland A's?
guys, and so
You know, you get a rookie every year with that. You get a rookie every year.
Jay set this up.
Well, go give him the towel.
Dodger manager Tom Lasorda has always had a penchant for trading players on April Fool's Day to add a little fun and humor to the clubhouse. Let's see which players he trades this year.
Now, folks, we know this seems a little harsh, but it's a baseball tradition, and ball players love it, except for the time that they have to go through it.
I just talked to Fred, and we've been in the midst of trying to make a deal, and we finalized it today. We just got Raines, and both of you are going to Montreal. I just want to take this opportunity to thank both of you. You're both outstanding young men, and I'm going to miss you, really. I had high hopes for you, you know. We had plans for you to be very helpful and effective for us this year. But I think it's a good break for both of you, really, in reality. It gives you a chance to, Chris, you're going to play, and John, you're going to go right into the starting rotation. I think you'll enjoy Montreal in the summertime. It's beautiful there. It really is. I played there 9 years. It's a great place to play.
Here comes a Lasorda classic.
And, you know, the only thing is, you know, with the Canadian currency, that's one of the defects. But anyway, you guys both wore the Dodger uniform with pride. You're both signed by the Dodgers. You were developed by the Dodgers, and we're going to miss both of you. Let me ask you a question.
I'm going to play, I'll tell you that.
Out of this whole team, are you going to miss me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gave me a chance. I mean, you know, you didn't have to.
How about you, John? I'm going to miss both of you guys.
Miss the entire club.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, let me tell you something. See that cabinet?
we had to sit there. But you didn't say anything.
Yeah, you'd have been. Oh, you should have heard him. You should have heard him. That's great.
Hello, everybody. Jay Johnstone at the St. Petersburg Pelicans Senior Baseball League Camp with pitching pie maker Doc Ellis. And Doc, they say that you're very stingy in giving out pieces of pie, that you give out very small pieces of pie.
Well, you know, I don't give them a whole pie. Not all of them. Some of them I don't like that well.
Speaking of pies, I guess that's the topping for Doc's pie.
It was great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's the pitching pie maker Doc Ellis from his teammates. Well, don't let that pie drop, Doc.
You know what? You guys you set me up.
Here I have set up Kenny Landreau for a pie in the face from Lenny Randall. Now, Kenny has seen the pie and he knows what's up, but the last laugh is on me.
Oh, Lenny, he's a great leader here, you know, and
And now, well, actually, I guess that you don't have to tell me too much about Lenny Randall.
I was just going to say he was a great guy, but after that, oh my.
The Pittsburgh Pirates play in the Iron City, and the Pirates' right-hander, Doug Drabeck, almost ended up behind iron bars, or so we thought, when Pittsburgh's front office conspired with baseball's funniest pranks on a little practical joke.
Well, I guess the theme of this prank could be called To Catch a Thief, where we took a player, an unsuspecting player, the last person you'd ever think of as a culprit in something like this, and basically put a trunk full of uniforms, pants, shirts, in his car trunk and had him come in the stadium and be asked to, if we can check his trunk because, you know, we know it wasn't you and there's no way that could be possible, but we are required to do this because we did have a major theft. Well, this was done to my ex-friend Doug Drabeck, nicest guy in the world, last person one would ever suspect for any kind of indiscretion.
Rick Cerrone, our Vice President of Public Relations, came and said, we've got a situation where we can get Doug Drabeck. Do you want to be involved? I thought it over, and I guess after about a millimeter of a second, I said, absolutely.
Richard's good at those things. I mean, Richard's, he has fun with those types of things. It's not the first and won't be the last time that he's been involved with one of those things.
Well, the way this was set up was the night before the actual altercation with Mr. Drabeck, as the police department would say, our team uniforms and quite a bit of equipment mysteriously disappeared.
And we also enlisted the help of Doug's wife, Christy, who we gave the uniforms to and had her put them in the trunk of his car.
So we called our good friends with the Pittsburgh City Police Department and got one of their finest out here with a marked car and set it up in the parking lot. Knowing the players would come in around 3 o'clock, basically parked some cars that we knew the players wouldn't recognize around as if we were inspecting them. The fact that we were searching cars coming into the stadium really didn't dawn on Doug, and I thought that was kind of as humorous as the prank itself, that we would be checking cars coming into the stadium, and it never dawned on him that, you know, why would we be checking those kinds of cars?
I'm really sorry to hassle you. We had a major robbery at the stadium last night, and we're checking everybody in and out. It's just for insurance purposes. All we need to do, I just need to check your... I know, I realize that, I'm sorry.
Right. Well, you need to
we need to look in the trunk real quick. I really apologize.
Doesn't have a trunk, though.
We enlisted the services of Mike LaValliere to make sure and prod Doug in case Doug, for some reason, said, I'm not going to do this.
I really apologize. It's just insurance. I'm sorry. Are these yours?
Holy cow, Dougie.
Is that what
Did you?
missing?
It's part of what was taken.
Holy mackerel.
You're gonna have to come with us and get done and get everything straightened up. We're gonna have to go to the station.
Is this your car, Doug?
Yeah, it's my car. You gotta be kidding me. Okay.
This is half of what we. This is a good bit of what we had taken last night. Did you have any, Doug?
Did you have it locked last night?
Did you have anything to do with this? Did you take any of this?
No, I swear to God I did. Because we went to the luncheon.
Jeez, this is a
we
player.
had
We
this
don't want.
car when we were here at the luncheon. Because Christy and I went to do a TV thing in the morning. We came back and she went home and she brought this to the game last night.
And this is one of our players. We don't want to make a big deal out of this.
So we're still gonna have to go down to the station to get it straightened out. You know.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll have to call a wagon. Probably 35. You want to send me a wagon down to the stadium, main entrance?
We don't have to take him in a wagon.
To the station, do you? I mean,
Yeah, well, we have to go down and get it all straightened out. That's where all the reports and that are at.
This really stinks.
The only other option I can think of is if we just want to go right over here.
Oh, son of a...
I'm gonna kill him.
Love it. That was awesome.
You were awesome, Dad.
Excellent. Good camera work. Thank you.
Sweet.
I think the players probably had more fun with this than any of us did, because as they heard about it, almost to a man, they almost had to lay down and laugh because they heard that he got taken in all the way to the bank.
Richard could help the thing go along by playing the good cop, bad cop, because as you can see, the policeman is ready to call in for the wagon.
I think that's when I felt best. It was fun to just push him just close to the line. I think his expressions told it all. There was no question. We had him hook, line, and sinker.
This is one of our players. We don't want to make a big deal out of this.
So we're still going to have to go down to the station to get it straightened out. You know.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll have to call a wagon.
Well, that's when he said we're gonna have to take you into the station and clear this all up. I said, oh, this is great. This is gonna look good in the papers.
The funny thing is the next day the headlines in the paper were that Doug Drabeck was arrested for stealing uniforms. And then it went on to tell that it was a joke, but it was quite a big local story. I mean, on our broadcast that night and in the newspaper the next day. And a lot of people tried to sell Doug real estate the next day.
I think that there's no question before the end of the season, somehow, some way, there'll be paybacks. But I'm a big boy.
But he will get me. I know that. I mean, believe me, it will maybe a year from now, but he will get me.
Plenty of games left, plenty of days, long season still, so when they least expect it.
Our next prank is an oldie but a goodie. It first happened to Brooks Robinson when he was sitting on the dais at a banquet. Brooks, kind of hungry, reached for a roll, but a second too late he found out that his teammate, Mo Drabowski, had put a boa constrictor in the breadbasket. Such as this. Now, I'm sitting here at the Cypress Creek Marriott in Fort Lauderdale, spring training site of the New York Yankees, where the food is really great here, and I'm waiting for a few of the Yankees to come over and join me for an interview and dinner. And the specialty of the house is reptile rolls. So now let's see how these Yankees act when they go to grab a roll. Oh, yeah, bring them good rolls.
We invited the players to be interviewed for a fictional show called Baseball Today. After a few questions, we broke for a fictional commercial and brought them out some fictional rolls.
Let's see.
You want the plates?
Holy Jesus! God! There's a snake in there, man.
Is there a snake?
Yeah.
What kind? What kind?
Get that thing out of here.
He's gonna shoot you. He's gonna shoot you.
Oh, yeah, man, bring them rolls. Bring them, I'm sorry.
I like the way y'all got this set up.
Huh?
I like the way y'all have this set up. It's
Perfect, yeah, we just want to make it casual, as I should say. I'm wearing Levi's, man, nice and easy, relaxed, okay, have dinner. Willie, you're in charge of the rolls, go ahead.
No, I don't want any rolls.
Go ahead. Yeah. All right, Van, you got it.
I ain't got no.
Oh, man.
I thought it was a damn rattlesnake or something at first, boy. I like boas. I ain't no problem with these.
Willie, where you going?
Now, what if I wanted to roll?
Oh, you had a very exciting roll.
We had so much fun with Willie and Van that we decided to try it again.
Go ahead, Will.
I still don't want no bread.
Roll, man.
I see they rolls, man.
Well, grab one.
I don't want to get too full, man.
Too full? We'll take a roll, man. You take a roll.
You want to roll? Get a roll. You want me to take a roll? No, I ain't gonna jump. I see they're the right color, too. Oh, man, it's slick. That's slick. Come on.
And poor snake, I tell you.
Man, that snake, man. Get that snake out of here, man.
Oh, man, you guys are bad.
You'll be here all night.
You're bad. How much time we got? We got a little bit of time? Huh? Can we eat? Can I have a roll?
Let's have a roll. Let's not have a roll. Hey, that thing's real, Jay.
Well, hello, buddy. We'll be right back with more from Deion Sanders and Mel Hall. Here we are at the beautiful Cypress Creek Marriott in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and take it away, sponsors.
You ain't got a brain.
Oh man, they got pretty good food here, huh? All right, they got some pretty good food. Good rolls.
I think I'm gonna, if they ever strike in football, I'm gonna be a scab linebacker.
Scab linebacker?
Yeah.
What do you got, Lil? How much time we got? We got time to eat a couple rolls or something?
Yeah. No, I told Deion, I'm gonna be a walk-on. I told Deion, I'm gonna be a walk-on. I'm gonna go to Atlanta Falcons cap, and I'm gonna say, That was about a 4. Hey, D, that was about 418, wasn't it?
He made that 10 yards in about
You see that joke
Come on, come on.
Hey, man, you know black people and snakes don't get along.
After the prank, Mel said he wasn't scared at all. Let's go back and take a look.
I'm going to go to Atlanta Falcons cap, and I'm going to say...
This is my favorite. Mel Hall is hiding in the background, and I'm having a heck of a time keeping my eyes off the basket.
We can act like we're butter and raw or something, huh?
What is that?
That is so low, man.
What is that, man? Whoa!
That's scary, man. That is scary.
I'd like to thank all the players, the coaches, and the fans for being a part of baseball's funniest pranks. But remember, practical jokes aren't funny if somebody really gets hurt, so be careful out there. And in the words of the great orator Yogi Berra, it ain't over till it's over. Or unless you got outtakes. See you next time.
Come on, Fred, so we don't have all day. Let's go.
Anytime.
No, we're really ready.
And I'm going to say...
It's a tiny one.
Hey, do you see that thing? Man, you crazy.
It's a tiny one.
Jay. Jay.
No.
My lips good there.
Let's go Yankees!
Bottom line. Let's go, brother.
Let's go Yankees!
Play for it. You know, I figured, you know, what the heck.
Felt something funny.
You know the old saying, when you've been got, you've been got?
I'm up to my next prank at the All-Star game. I could just find that map to Wrigley. Aha! Wrigley Field. See ya. Bye! Hello, everybody. Jay Johnstone with Baseball Today. With me, Dave Stewart, premier pitcher with the Oakland A's. Dave, a short spring training hasn't hurt you any.
Well, I don't think it's hurt. You know, I've been working out since December 1st, so it hasn't really been a short spring for me.
You know, a lot of guys. What's the matter? Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. I want to say hello to baseball's funniest prank show. The baseball's funniest prank show. I want to say hello. How do you think I feel? I gotta. You want to finish the interview?